Oh my god. When Soo Ho holds Yeong Ro and points his gun right at her head, my heart sank inside my body and I couldn't help but cry for these two. Of course, we all know Soo Ho will never ever shoot her. But I feel so bad for both of these lovers because their love can never come true because of the situation they both are in. Both are enemies and Soo Ho has requirements that he has to fulfill as a northern. If he doesn't act according to the orders of his country, they will kill him and also anyone close to him. So, Soo Ho has no choice but to do this. I was not expecting this plot twist, but this twist has definitely made the drama 1,000 times more exciting, but also 100,000 times more heartbreaking. I wish I could watch the next episode right now. I'm so anxious and curious. Thank God, this week we had 3 episodes, or else we all would have to wait for a whole week to find out what happens next. In episode 5, Soo Ho will manage to get past all the ANSP teams that are there to arrest him using Yeong Ro. Soo Ho would use a grenade to lure the ANSP team away and threaten them. He will thus gain control over the whole dormitory. Soon, Soo Ho will be joined by his own team and comrades and they will together hold all the girls hostage. As Soo Ho spent a lot of days already in the dorm and Yeong Ro also gave each and every single detail about the dorm to Soo Ho. That's why Soo Ho would know everything and this will help give him an edge over the ANSP team. ANSP team wouldn't be able to do anything because Yeong Ro is the daughter of the chairman of a NSP. This will be a very serious issue and the whole ANSP team will gather outside the dorm. They would be waiting for orders from the higher-ups. The order from the chairman would definitely be to get Yeong Ro out safe and soundly. So, protecting Yeong Ro would be their top priority. They will first try to negotiate with the Northern to let Yeong Ro go. But I think Yeong Ro herself wouldn't want to leave her friends alone. Also, I have a feeling that some girl might be injured within the dorm because there was a firing inside the dorm when ANSP is trying to catch Soo Ho. When all the girls would be forced to lie down and not make a noise, Yeong Ro would get angry because she would say that someone is injured and they need medical aid. But Soo Ho's colleague would try to silence Yeong Ro by pointing a gun at her. Soo Ho would be hurt to see Yeong Ro like this, but he won't be able to stop his comrades from being aggressive towards the girls. The Northern will see that the girl actually needs help, so they will let Yeong Ro alone go and get a medical kit. That's when Yeong Ro and Soo Ho will get to talk a bit privately. And Yeong Ro would confront Soo Ho and ask him if he's really a spy and was fooling her. Soo Ho would hurt Yeong Ro more by being cold to her so that there's no suspicion because it can put Yeong Ro in danger too. Yeong Ro would cry because she'll be hurt but Soo Ho will only be able to look at her and not console her because of the whole situation around them. It'll be too heartbreaking for both of them. Okay, so remember how I said that one girl might be injured. It could be possible that one girl's injury would be so bad that they'll need a doctor. We can hear Soo Ho in the preview saying that listen to me clearly. One of the hostages will die right now. Maybe it could mean that one girl is in critical condition. What I mean to say is that I think this is where Dr. Kong will come in the story. I think Dr. Kong will be called specially to tend to the wounds of the girls injured. Maybe that's how Dr. Kong will become part of the story and interact with Yeong Ro too. Also, they will be keeping the girls hostage for quite some days. I think the scene in one of the teasers where Yeong Ro points a gun at Soo Ho might be during these days. Soo Ho would accidentally drop his gun and Yeong Ro would hold it and point at him to threaten him. She'll be too angry at Soo Ho for holding all her friends hostage and for lying to her. But of course, poor Yeong Ro would never be able to shoot because even though she's angry and feel hurt, she loves Soo Ho. Furthermore, I think Plan B mentioned by Tae-il might be that they forcefully enter the dorm and don't care whether other girls get killed or not and just save Yeong Ro and catch the Northern. Also, remember what the fortune teller told the stepmother of Yeong Ro. If 13 virgin girls are sacrificed, then Yeong Ro's dad won't have bad luck and he'll be able to go way further in his position. So, what perfect time it is for the chairman to make this come true. They can easily kill 13 girls at the dorm and they will then blame the spies for that and get away with it. And I think all this might happen so that Yeong Ro finds out the reality of her dad and how he is such a person who is willing to kill other girls for his own success and evil purposes. Now, how will the girls be saved? We need to first remember that there will be Gwang Tae and Hae-Ryung's soldier boyfriend at the dorm too. But I am sure they'll be caught by the Northern. I thought Mrs. P and Bunok might escape and hide somewhere. But in a scene from the preview, we can see them sitting with the rest of the girls. There are 2 people who are in the basement. Mondung and his son. Soo Ho tied them in the basement. But I think these 2 will eventually get free and would do something. Though I don't expect much from them, especially Mondung's son. But I guess something is better than nothing. I'm really excited to see how things will go in this episode. Especially I'm excited for Yeong Ro and Soo Ho's heart-wrenching moments and eye contact. That was it for today's video. Let's discuss more in the comments. Leave your thoughts below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care you all, and I'll see you soon with the next video.